Jungkook stood in the kitchen, confidently bouncing their 8-month-old baby, Hana, on his hip, while stirring oatmeal with the other hand. His sleeves were rolled up, and he had the look of a man who thought he had everything under control. Across the counter, Wine leaned back with her arms crossed. Wine, I'm just saying, it's not as easy as you think. JK, trust me, I've handled $1 million deals, interrogated traitors, and dismantled bombs. Babysitting? A breeze. He said, feeding Hannah a spoon. Wine, something about your confidence scares me even more. Not even assuring at all. She said and glanced towards the old daughter, Eri, who sat on the couch watching with amusement. Eri, 11 years old and already too clever for her own good, popped a chip in her mouth. Eri, you do realize you're talking about Hannah, right? The same baby who threw up on your Rolex last week? JK, that was one time incident. Eri, and when Hannah cried for 45 minutes straight because you sneezed quite loudly? JK, again, that was one time. I won't sneeze again. Ryan, it's just 4 hours. Please don't burn the house down. She kissed Jungkook's cheek, patted her kid's head, and left for her spa. For the first half an hour, everything seemed peaceful. Jungkook successfully fed Hana, ignoring the fact that more food ended up on her than in her mouth. He even managed to clean up the mess without panic. He grinned, texting Ryan a selfie of himself, holding Hannah captioned, Father of the Year. Eric leaned over the couch and peered at the photo. Hey, Mom's going to zoom the photo and see all the oatmeal Hannah covered in. JK, she's a baby. Babies don't look good all clean. He retorted, trying to make sense. Eddie, it's always a surprise for me that you are this old. Sungwoo glared. Everything went well, surprisingly, more than any of them ever imagined. Sungkook strapped Hannah on her baby's chair securely and told Eri to look after her since his phone rang. He stepped out only for a moment to pick up the call. The moment the door shut behind him, Jungkook froze. He jiggled the knob, locked. His eyes widened and he panicked. Peering through the window, he saw Hannah strapped safely in her high chair, happily smacking the tray. JK, Harry, Harry, what's up, Dad? JK, open the door. She blinked but then smirked. Oh, that was her chance now. Eddie, say please. JK, John Eddie, open the door right now. Eddie, don't be a baby now. Come on, Dad. Say please. JK, you're grounded till you're 40. Eddie, our conversation ends here. Bye. She flipped her hair happily, hopping back to the couch. Jungkook was clearly panicking though. One was going to kill him. What if Hannah choked? What if she tipped over the chair? JK, stay here. I'll get you. He said loudly to Hannah, who only laughed loudly, banging the spoon in her hand over the chair. JK, stop laughing. You both are evil. Anyway, okay. No, please. But you'll let me drive your Porsche then. JK, you're underage, Ari. Ari, I wonder what mom will say when she comes back home to this. She teased. Jungkook gave up and dialed Wine. He needed to tell her himself before the hell breaks. Wine, hello? Everything okay? JK, Hannah's fine, of course. I'm taking care of her. Just a little, very little problem here. Wine, you locked out. JK, no! Why would you say that? Wine, I'm a mother of two kids. And you alike. JK, your daughter is blackmailing me to let her drive a car. Does that make sense? Fine, handle it, Jungkook. I believe in you. Be a father. JK, wait. No, no, no. Don't hang up, leaving me with these two evil. She hung up. By the time Adi finally opened the door, Jungkook stormed inside and glared at her. JK, I will deal with you later. Eddie, I gave up on the Porsche for you. JK, come here. He went after her and Eddie screamed, running away. For the next 15 minutes, Jungkook chased after Eddie, messing up with the whole house. Vine walked in later to find Jungkook sitting cross-legged on the kitchen floor, covered in Hannah's food. Hannah was giggling uncontrollably, waving her spoon in victory. I stood nearby, giving the most innocent expression of a firstborn child. The house was a mess. The cushions off the couch, three chairs tipped over, food all over the floor, and Hannah was covered in meat. Jake's hair was a mess. Vine, what happened? Instead of getting mad, she laughed out. It was expected, but she could only imagine what he went through in 4 hours. JK, they planned this against me. These kids are evil. Fine. You're never babysitting alone again. Hey, and I'll tell you everything in detail, Mom. I even recorded a video, she said excitedly. She came running with her phone playing the video from when Hana spilled a whole bowl of her food over Jungkook's head. One laughed so loud she thought she married a man of composure and calm. But guess it took two kids to turn him upside down. JK, delete it right now. Eri pouted and jumped on her father from behind, wrapping her arms around his shoulders and kissed his cheek. Eri, I love you. JK, that won't save you from 40 years of prison. Eri, Mom, you married a child. I'm sure you had too many good proposals. Jungkook raised a brow and stood up. Now, that was the trigger point. JK, did you just think I was going to let another man take your mother? He cracked his knuckles with a super scary look in his eyes. Eri instantly got behind her mother. Eri, Mom, look at this scary man you married. Please handle him. He's turning old. Jackie, come here. I'll show you how old man behaves. Eri screamed and ran away. Before Jungkook could go after her, Vine stepped in front of him. She calmly started to fix his hair. Despite the chaos, her calm eyes and gentle smile told him everything was fine. Vine, thank you for taking care of them. Although I would say you look better taking care of your boring business. It's funny seeing this side of yours. JK, you still came back to the kids completely alright. Vine, yeah, thank you. Mr. Father of the Year. She teased and he groaned. Vine pecked his lips and both of them started to clean the home after she fed Hannah and put her to sleep. JK, I respect you for raising these kids. They're evil. Lion, Ellie does that on purpose. She says she likes the way you turn all adorable when you're pissed, and I can't deny that. JK, she's under wrong influence. Lion chuckled and snuggled in his embrace. After cleaning the whole home, both of them were clearly tired. JK, I wonder why they're like this. Jungkook brushed his hand through her hair. His heart at peace now that the kids were asleep and no one in his hair screaming at him to let them use his Porsche. Why? Because they're your kids.